heritage activist. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so anyways, I think Michael pretty well hit most of the high points of the issue. And really, I think big can you hear me?
No. Can you move closer?
We had a blowhorn, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Sorry. We had a blowhorn, but it didn't seem to be working.
It's an echo.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, so I was just saying that Michael pretty well covered most of the important issues there, but I just want to reiterate the bottom line that the city keeps saying that they don't really, there's nothing really they can do about it. It's way above, it's outside of their hands, and that's so not true.
The city says there's nothing they can do about it.
That's not true. So, they are in control of the zoning bylaw and the building bylaw, and both of those under current policy and more recent policy has made it worse, has increased the amount of demolition. And under this is like systemic, but more recently, for instance, in 2007, when the eco-density was brought in under the NPA and Sam Sullivan, and then in 2009, that was implemented by Vision and their council. And since then, all of the demolitions have escalated enormously. And what we're seeing here is the results of that, but also in terms of the building code, it's even become worse because of many of the initiatives that have been implemented very recently. And in fact, in July, there's going to be a new building code coming out, and because of that, there has been a rash of new development applications, and with those are going to come more demolitions. So it's escalating, it's not getting better, and the city has to step up and do something about this now. And what has really put this on the map and made them at least pay attention a little bit has been Carolyn Adderson's Facebook page. So we got to thank her for that. And what Carolyn has been doing with her Facebook is that pretty well daily or every few days she's been posting pictures of these houses that are going down, and every time they get sent directly to every councillor at the city. So they're seeing this happening, and literally because of the thousands that came down last year, that means that there's over 3 per day. 3 per day that are coming down. It's absolutely outrageous. Yeah, so that's the main issue, is that current policy is affecting the demolitions, and it's making it worse. We need to change that. So I encourage you to keep up the pressure on the city. Go on Carolyn's site, her Facebook, like it. She's already got over 4,000 likes on her page. Wow. There is a petition that the network has started. We've got copies of it here. If you haven't already signed it, there's 4,000 signatures on the petition as well. And there's lots of copies around, so please do that. And change.org is on there as well. So do what you can there. Continue to send your letters to the city, send your letters to council, write the province.
You don't listen, you don't care.
Yeah, but write the province. If you write anyway, it all counts. Just make sure you do it. And then on top of that, we have to make sure that you get information. So write to the editors. You know, do your letters to the editor. And I don't have enough time to go into it right now. But if you do have a chance, read this article that I wrote in Saturday's Sun. And it's on page C5. So look it up online if you don't have a copy of the hard copy, but do read it. And
a good writer on
all the other issues. Now, I do want to just say a few words for the Legg house that we're in front of. I won't go into detail, but you know, this did not have to happen. It was not a house versus tree issue.
Just like the Pantages Theatre.
None of this had to happen. It's a Heritage A building. It should have been protected. there are existing guidelines in the West End plan that allow for tower separation, and if they had enforced those, they would not be able to take this house down as it is right now, because it would have reduced the amount of development. Instead of a 6-story as a maximum, they're now putting up 17 stories here. And it didn't have to happen. This house should have been saved. So it's really important. Look at City Hall Watch, the site.ca, and also the West End Neighbours. They've done a tremendous amount of work, and actually Randy Hilton is here from both of those sites, and he can help you, or if you want to talk to him later, but look at those sites, and Steve Boas who has done a tremendous amount of technical work on that. He's not here, unfortunately, right now, I don't think. Anyways, do look it up. So thank you again, and keep up the pressure. We have to stop this thing.
Can I add something? I have a question about the vote is legitimate to develop this site. The time that I was on development permit board, the woman who, her name is Kim Moss, she is heritage representative.